I won't bite, I promise. Come on. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. All right. Welcome to Camp Temple Israel. I want us to feel like we're in a camp setting. Find a seat that's comfortable. The closer the better, because then I can actually see you. And since Rabbi's at camp, I decided to create camp here at Temple. So this is our camp setting. And I hope you will sing with me, because as much as I liked being the center, I don't always like being the center of attention. Okay, I want to hear all of you sing. La 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 la, yes. La 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 la, yeah, la 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 la. And if you're new, those are the words. Here we go. La 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 la. So that is called a nigun. A nigun is a song without words, but we needed something to say, so instead of humming, because it's really hard to sing through your mouth closed, so we sing lai lai lai, and that is the way that we set the tone for our now indoor camp service, because I really wanted to be outside, but too humid. But thank you, everybody, for being here and accommodating my wishes today in this new arrangement. I would like to invite our co-president, Skip Rodwinny, up to the bima for announcements.
Well, welcome, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So, we have much to celebrate, but first off, we want to thank Kathy Baer for sponsoring Wine and Welcome tonight in honor of her observing her parents' yahrzeit, Gerald and Phyllis Lakshin, and in honor of her uncle's yahrzeit, James Lakshin. We also want to thank Marilyn Lapidus, who baked the challah for us tonight, which means probably more people are going to want a piece of that tonight, I think. And also for saying the blessing, the candle blessing tonight, and Shirley Lakshin and Barb Fair for the challah blessing later. Fernie, I'm sorry. See that. I did write Fernie. I also want to mention that don't forget to donate to Magen David Adam, our little short-term fundraiser, which is just running for a month. You can go to the Temple website and donate. Other announcement, Books After Dark is on August 6th at Panera's at 6:30. The book is Sally Rooney's Intermezzo. Prosecco and pedals and good music through TIA's Sisterhood, $36 a person. You can register on our website or via your announcements this week. I was going to announce our evening at Blossom, but that is apparently sold out. So no longer taking reservations for that. And finally, I want to thank Ken or Kathy for the music tonight and the services. I'd also like to thank her accompanist, who happens to be Ken or Kathy. So thank you.
Thank you. Before we turn to our candle blessing, I would like you to turn in your prayer book to page 85. And we're going to read this together in the black page numbers, page 85. We're going to read this together, and then I'm going to explain why. Was everybody there? Okay. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel requires all the devotion of my heart. I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew because at every time when despair cries out, the Jew hopes. I am a Jew because the word of Israel is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because Israel's promise is the universal promise. I am a Jew because for Israel, the world is not completed. We are completing it. I am a Jew because for Israel, humanity is not created. We are creating it. I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and its unity above the nations and above itself. I am a Jew because above humanity, image of the divine unity, Israel places the unity which is divine. So I had you read that because in the past couple of years, we kind of got away from it. For our high holidays, we used to have a theme. I don't know if you remember, the year of Simcha was a theme. That was a couple years ago. But this year, I'm unveiling the theme to all of you. You get first dibs on hearing about it. And the theme is called I Am a Jew Because. And although it tells you a lot of those things in the prayer book, I want you to think, what does that mean to you? You're a Jew because why? I want you to think about that. And you don't have to decide right now, and maybe it's going to take you a while to process and come up with an answer. But those that are brave, in lieu of a sermon, I'm going to open the floor to hear some of your responses. So I hope you'll come up with a few things that are meaningful to you, and it can be just something easy like, I'm a Jew because I like holidays. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super deep, but if it is, that'd be great. But I want to hear from you. Okay, I know Moshe's going to say something, right? Aren't you, Moshe? Not yet, not yet. But think about that, because we're going to be talking more about that as the time goes on for our high holidays. And it's something really special because we can all resonate with that. And with that in mind, I would like to invite Marilyn and Kathy up to light our candles and do our Kiddush blessing. So we'll begin on page 2.
We light these candles to rejoice.
Oops.
There you go. We light these candles to rejoice in the freedom we share with each other. It is the light that beckons us, the light of peace, the light of hope, the light of mitzvot. As we kindle these lights, may we bring strength to one another as we are inspired by the light of our tradition. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav,
V'tzivanu
V'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
You'll turn to page 5 for the Kiddush. Kathy will lead us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagalgal.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hichilanu. Zikaron l'maseh b'reishit, ki hu yam techila l'mikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tzion mitzrayim. Kivanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol Shabbat kodecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat ani. L'chaim. Thank you. Well, if you'll all say Shabbat Shalom to your neighbors, we will turn to page 10. As it is so nice for us all to be together, brothers and sisters, Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im, how wonderful it is that we could be together tonight. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov Umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Let's try that again. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Let us close our eyes. I'm a firm believer of meditating within ourselves to bring us back to where we were at a certain time. So close your eyes and think of where you were this past week, what you did all week. Maybe you worked, maybe you prayed with somebody, maybe you comforted somebody that was in mourning. Maybe you had an incredible moment all to yourself. And we're going to put that aside in a box. And we're going to close the box. We're going to take a deep breath and let it out. One more. In and out. And as we exhale, we open our eyes, and we've begun the weekend of Shabbat and the beginning of our new week. And as you turn to page 20, for Lecha Dodi, this prayer that allows you to open the doors to the new week as if you're welcoming in a bride to her wedding. At that moment, our doors are open, and we will, at the last stanza, we will rise and pretend that we see her walking through the door. In your mind, you can, whatever that means to you, what's going to come for this week. Lecha Dodi, page 20. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד, שמו אחד, ושמו תפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, זאת מחסה במחשבה תהילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך ומאורי, אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני על הגדילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Please rise as you are able, in body or spirit, and let's face our door. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובסוחלה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. You can turn back around. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Page 26, the Hatzi Kaddish. Yikadav, Yikadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'amad Yivrach Yirutei, Ve'amlich Malchutei, B'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uvchayedechon Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Ba'agala, Uvizman Karib, V'meru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Ve'ama Me'amaya Yitbarach, Yitbarach V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar V'yitroma V'yinatzeh, V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalam, Shemei Kodashah Barihu, La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma, v'meru. Amen. We turn to our Baruch Hu on page 28. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Let us turn to page 31 and read with me at the top of the page. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars, creator of tide and flight. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, O God, for whom the evening flows. Together, Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 33 at the top. Please read with me. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Our Shema, page 33 and 34 and 35. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. We turn to page 36 for our Via Havta. Via Havta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levacha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha v'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher Anochi mitzavecha hayom alavavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta ba'am v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlatecha v'derech ushokbecha uvkumecha ukshartam le'ot ayadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktaptam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha Laman tiskaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem gedoshim l'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher otzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem l'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. So every Shabbat we sing that Via Havta. And I like to take a few moments for a teaching moment, I call it, because I want us to read the translation. I don't know if you know this, and maybe you do, and it's redundant, but if you don't know, that in our mezuzot is this very part of the Torah, and that is why they say in this Via Havta prayer on your head, on your forehead, and on your arm, it's wrapped in tefillin. I want us to read this so you understand that when you come into a room and you see a mezuzah and you want to kiss it because you want to take the teachings into your heart and then pass them along to your children, right? So we have that giant mezuzah on the outside of this building. Did you notice that giant mezuzah that Don Drum made? I don't know how long ago that was, but it's beautiful, and you can't kiss it because it's so high up there, but is representative of the fact that this building is for that purpose. To take the teachings into our hearts and to pass it on to our children. So I'd like us to read the translation on page 36. You shall love Adonai with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohechem. Emet. Page 40, our prayer for freedom. Sing the song of men and women. Join in understanding and respect the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content. Her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Our song, Mi Chamocha, page 40. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nidar v'kodesh, Nora tehilot osei pele, Nora tehilot osei pele. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha, Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Miriam, Ze'eli anu v'yameru, Ze'eli v'yameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha nidar v'kodesh, Nora tehilot osei pele, Nora tehilot osei pele. I love that you're singing with me. That's so fun. Thank you. The Hashkivenu prayer, which is on the next page, it's a beautiful prayer, and it's one that some parents sometimes say to their children when they tuck them in at night to kind of remind them that somebody's watching over them. And so when you think of the words, shelter us with your peace, it's the way that you can say, you know, even if your kids are older and they're out of your house, you can say that to your spouse, or you say that to yourself at night and say, you know, I know that there's something or somebody watching over me, and that when I wake up, I'm going to feel a sense renewed and feel that somebody's been with me all this time. And that's what this prayer is for. So I would love it if you would also join me in this one. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chayim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, guide wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. 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 O Adonai. If you'll all turn to page 47. So page 47 has two lines on here. Two little lines that mean so much. And I know we've said this before, but I really want you to think about it. Let's look at it, and then we're going to read it together. Sometimes when you read out loud, you have to go back and read it again because you've said it out loud. You're worrying so much about reading it that you have to say it again. So let's read it to ourselves, and then we're going to read it out loud. the top two lines on 47. So let's read together. Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. So when you think about that, we're going to rise for Amidah, but our Amidah is the standing prayer. That's what it means, Amidah. And when you stand, it always feels more important, right? So we're going to stand, we're going to face our ark, and this is the time when you can talk to God yourself. Whatever you want to say. You can figure it out as you say it. Maybe you don't have anything, or maybe you're like, oh, I've really been wanting to say this to myself, but now is my chance. Now is your chance to stand up and think about what you want to say, and then when we are finished, you can be seated, and we're going to go into a beautiful prayer called Ritzeh, and I'll explain that later. But this is the time when you stand and you can think about really what you want to say privately. Let's stand. Adonai, Sifatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Hayom, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Lifnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechokel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Kayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memid, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. And when you've finished your conversation with God, you may be seated. Let us turn to page 57. In our prayer book, we have Hebrew, we have the transliteration, which allows us to read the Hebrew, we have the translation, and we have interpretation, which is why this is such a beautiful book. I always like the interpretation. It's easier to understand, in my opinion. So we're going to read the middle of, or the bottom paragraph on page 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, there we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage and insight and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new service for your service. Baruch atah Adonai she'odcha levadcha b'yira navot. I've played this once before. This beautiful song called Ritzeh, which is the interpretation we just read. And my guitar teacher's son, I hope, will be proud of my picking prowess because I've been really working hard on this one. But he's not watching, sorry. Maybe he'll look at it later. But this is beautiful. It's written by Julie Silver. Maybe someday we'll be able to bring her to our congregation as an artist in residence. We do have Dan Nichols joining us in December, which is really exciting. And we've sung his Hashkivenu before. But this is Julie Silver's Ritzeh. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu ve'amcha Yisrael. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu ve'amcha Yisrael. Utefilatam, utefilatam, ve'avati kaven. Utefilatam, utefilatam, ve'avati kaven. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu ve'amcha Yisrael. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu ve'amcha Yisrael. Let's take a moment for silent reflection. You have made a beautiful sanctuary here. I feel the closeness of you all together like this. Warms my heart. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Ve'asuli mikdash Sometimes we all need that sanctuary, especially if we're hurting in some way. We know somebody that's hurting, we want to provide that for them. And Debbie Friedman wrote this beautiful Misha Berach, which has now become tradition. And when she wrote it, it was not tradition, and tradition was not a guitar in the sanctuary either. And she created this kumbaya moment, if you will, at summer camps, which made it okay to bring into the sanctuaries of Reform movement. So we thank her posthumously. And this beautiful Misha Berach prayer, what we like to do is sing the first verse. It's on page 253. And in the midst of the prayer, we will ask for names of those who you would wish to say out loud if you'd like. But because my hands are busy and I can't go like this, my eyes are going to meet yours. And it's okay if you say the names over each other, because I really can't target you equally. But just know that if I look at you, please just say the name out loud. Even if somebody else is saying the name, it's okay, because it's being heard. Okay, page 253. Misheberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. So when my eyes meet yours, please say the names.
Nancy Rayshap, Randy Dillenwater. Aaron Couture, Cheyenne Hicksville, and Rachel Holloway. Susan Taylor. Melvin Ginsburg.
Reed Watson from Brenda and Floyd Knapp.
Aaron Clausen.
Did I miss anybody? Thank you. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Avinu Shabashamayim Sur Yisrael V'Goalo. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there, and let us all say, Amen. So you've all had time to think, right, about what it means. Why am I Jewish? I am Jew because. And it could be, like I said, a simple answer, and you don't have to answer. You could even just think of it yourself and save it for later. And if nobody says anything, we'll just continue on. It's okay. But it would be great if if some of you would come up with something that maybe, you've been thinking about for so long and you've really never said it out loud. Does anybody have something? Yes, Sue.
I'm Jewish because I was born Jewish. And it's not because I'm Jewish today because I was born Jewish. It's because it's in my soul
Well, if you want people at home to hear. And then maybe you could pass it around.
I'm Jewish because I was born Jewish. And I don't take that lightly. To me, it means that I was raised this way. I feel that way. I have no doubt that I will ever be anything other than Jewish. So it's a part of me. It is me.
Thank you.
I'm Jewish because I chose to be Jewish. Because after years of searching the spiritual world for the thing that felt right, when I came here, this is what felt the most right to me. This is what fit. I had a friend tell me, when you find the one thing that's right, you'll understand why nothing else ever worked. And that's why I'm Jewish.
Thank you.
This is hard to explain. I didn't know I was Jewish. I had always led my life in something that was unexplainable. And when I found Judaism, everything fit, and then I didn't know why it fit. And through some DNA testing and reaching out to the Italian Jewish Cultural Center, where my family is from, in Calabria, Italy, I found they helped me search Spanish Inquisition records and discovered that my family was Jewish from the Spanish Inquisition, specifically the Ottoman Empire, and in the process of hiding during the Spanish Inquisition, there were some name changes, but I found my ancestors. I found what my name started out as and what it changed into, and discovered that I was Jewish in the first place, and spent my entire life not knowing and eventually finding out.
To me, it boils down to two words: tikkun olam.
I would only add to what you said, Sue, because I was born Jewish. I feel it in my soul. But all the teachings and the experiences, I've just incorporated them into myself. I never once felt like I wanted to reject anything that was brought to me, and I enjoy the traditions. I enjoy the holidays. I enjoy being Jewish.
With anti-Semitism raising its ugly head decade after decade after decade, I actually enjoy being Jewish because I think it's our obligation to kind of set the standard and the bar for the way you treat people.
My father came here from Poland when he was 7. I'm a very, very Orthodox Jewish family. That's how I was raised. I get emotional because I love them. So my Christian friends would kneel at their bed and cross their hands and say their prayers every night. I started as a young boy saying the V'ahavta in English with my father at my bed, and in Hebrew. And I had a great appreciation from his teachings. Lastly, I have to say this because I took a photocopy of it last week in service. Pray as if everything depended on God, but act as if everything depended on you. We would go to an Orthodox shul, everything was in Hebrew, there was no English. The sermon was in Yiddish, I didn't understand it. So afterwards, my dad would tell me what the sermon was about in the car going home. We drove on Shabbos, which we weren't supposed to do. But there was one man who was draped in his tallis, and he was moving back and forth, the last one to sit down on all the prayers. And I said to my dad, he's the most religious man here. He says, no, 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 I'll show you. We drove home and we went by the worst slums in Rochester, New York. He said, he owns those. Any man who's a devout Jew and wants to honor God has to act it out. That's why I took the copy last week. And look where he lets these people live, and he makes money off of them. He taught me more about our faith. So when we say the Aleinu here, I cry almost every week because he's next to me, my dad. I'm going to stop.
Okay, well, I'm Jewish. I grew up Lutheran, and I thought, yeah, I'll be a Lutheran my whole life. But through the years, I had doubts, ponderings. I just, couldn't quite figure out things. Well, then, Temple Israel is part of that consortium, the Social Justice Series Consortium, and, we all invite each other to each other's Bible studies, Torah studies, and I thought, I'll go to Torah study. Maybe I can get some of my ponderings figured out, and then I'll just bow out gracefully. So I came, and things just made sense. And so, so I started conversion studies and all that, and then I would explain to people that, oh yeah, I went to Torah studies, but, to figure all this out, but it backfired. And somebody pointed out, no, it didn't backfire. You figured out where you're supposed to be. So Judaism just makes sense, and here I am.
I am a Jew because Judaism gives me a path to the one that is divine. And that path does not require that I abandon my knowledge.
Spoken like a true rabbi. Thank you.
I'm a Jew by choice, and one of the reasons I am is because I read a lot of books about the Holocaust, and I figured all those people were murdered in the Holocaust, and by indifference, I could end the line of Judaism. So I chose to be Jewish so my children could follow that path.
We'll take a couple more. It's wonderful.
I love to be Jewish because my Jewishness allows me to respect other religions and really celebrate all their good celebration and as part of myself. So I'm not restricted as a Jew not to praise other people who are as much are part of this earth and universe as I am.
I am a Jew because Jews care about the earth and creation and the environment and the catastrophe that's coming with climate change, and we're willing to do something about it.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to say.
Uh-oh.
No, it's interesting that you're doing this tonight as I'm honoring my parents and my wonderful uncle. I was born Jewish, raised Jewish in a conservative family, and I could never be anything else. It's part of me, and I know that my parents gave me that, my grandparents and great-grandparents gave me that. The history is there. And I've spent my life being in the Jewish world as a professional and as a volunteer. And this is number one in my heart, and I'm proud to say that my children are carrying on the tradition of being Jewish.
Last one.
Today, I'm proud to be a Jew. We have a neighbor where we live who is a Muslim from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, doesn't know anything about Judaism, and we had a very good discussion so I could explain to him the difference between Judaism and Islam. and it made me very proud today to be able to do that.
So, and I love that we had this wonderful conversation, and the conversation does not need to stop. I mean, this is what this year is going to be about, is exactly that, is continuing the conversation. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Oh, I did. Continuing the conversation about what it means to you to be a Jew. Am I on? Yeah. Okay. So too many things. But, you know, I love this conversation. And this is what we're going to be talking about for the next year. I am a Jew because. And I want you to go home and talk about it with your children, your grandchildren. If there's greats that can actually talk to them. But really, talk about it. Because that's how you could, maybe you didn't know what you were going to say, but maybe now you have a better understanding of what it is. So, and I'm surprised, Moshe, you didn't raise your hand? We'll talk to you later. We value life. Education. Yep. Exactly. That's right. Thank you. Please rise for the Aleinu. Page 282. Aleinu l'shaveach ladon hakol, lateg gdula leotzer reshit, shelo asanu keguyei haratzot, velo samanu kamishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'nemar, v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yiyeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, U'shemo echad. Please be seated for just a moment. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. In the period of Shloshim, we are remembering Marcia Bayer Sampson, Michelle Benson, and Nick George. And the Artsites at this time in years past. Lucy Axner, Joseph Bellin, Marvin D. Cohen, Esther Jo Greenberg, Fanny B. Hollab, Albertine Juedis, Pauline Klein, Carol Kruger, Blanche Levine, Milton Litt, James Lakshin, Gerald Lakshin, Phyllis Lakshin, Joseph Love, Jackie Berg-Nyman, David Nuringer, Max Rogovi, Beatrice Schwartz, Rachel H. Smith, Joan Maxine Solomon, Judith Ann Sweet, Dr. Robert Weiner, Pauline Woolman, John Uranka, and Harry M. Zabel. or Zabel. I'm sorry if I mispronounced any names. If you'd like to add, please share them. We rise as a community of support on page 294 as we recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabah, v'yalma divrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mavarach le'olam olmei almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechamata. Da'amiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to all of us, to all of Israel, and to all the world, to which we say, amen. Having connected to those we've loved and lost, connect with each other with the words of the priests. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May He shine His countenance upon you and be gracious. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. And may He bring all of us, hopefully one day, that overwhelming sense of peace. And let us all say, amen. Please be seated. Shehechianu moment. Shehechianu. We are so happy that we have reached this moment. So if you have a simcha that you would like to share with the group, I'll take a few simchas. Please raise your hand, and I'm not going to pass the mic around, but you can say it loudly. Something wonderful that happened to you today or this week or this month, or that something you're looking forward to bring us into the next week of Shabbat. Anybody?
All my mom's furniture finally arrived from her home in Virginia. She now has a home in
Oh, wonderful. It's good to have furniture. Nancy?
Our grandsons arrived safely from camp.
Our grandson's back from camp. Yes, I worked with him today for his bar mitzvah. Kathy.
My cousin Barb Fernie, who's also like my big sister's birthday, is next week.
Oh, happy birthday next week. Okay. Anybody else?
We're going to go visit our grandchildren.
You're going to go visit? Oh, how nice.
Week.
Wonderful.
Yesterday was my dad's 91st birthday.
91st birthday. Mazel tov.
I'm back in 2 weeks teaching English in Poland at camp, and this coming week I'm going to another camp. So.
Oh, she taught English in Poland, and now you're back. Well, for all of those, we sing Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu l'zman hazeh Now time for the motzi, so we're going to hand you the challahs for our motzi, the chamotzi over the bread. You're not giving it back? You're going to eat the whole thing? Okay, no dinner? Okay. It's from Maryland. Okay, let's all sing our hamotzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lachem min haaretz. Amen. I want to thank you all for such a wonderful participatory service. It really fills my cup. And next week is our Sisterhood Shabbat. So we're really excited about that. They're sponsoring the Wine and Welcome next week. Please join us. If it's nice enough, maybe we'll be outside. But I actually want to leave this arrangement because I really like it in here like this because it's air conditioned. Ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ve'ya kulam. Ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ve'ya kulam. Salam aleinu ve'ya kol ha'olam. Salam, salam, peace to the world. Salam aleinu ve'ya kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Clap your hands now. Ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ve'ya kulam. Ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ojiva shalom aleinu, ve'ya kulam. Shabbat shalom, and I wish you all a very Shavuot to have a good week, everybody. Thank you so much.